and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Your game not till after they advance at night tonight. My game is what's holding the league up right now.
Now Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to
Regular
get.
franchise.
Remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Should be.
They're working on it for a little bit.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. They'll try and run for it with Miller. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jesse Bates, the rookie safety, his first pick in the league. And a big turnover.
I don't know. I just joined last night.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need
they advanced tonight.
Here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And now it's Rosen looking. His throw incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
To throw is Rosen. Flush to his right. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Parker, the intended target.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage
Really,
also
dog?
to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Reset.
On second and 10, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw is Watson, and he fires one incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Watson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
League shit, man, come with a whole bunch of bullshit.
And now out comes Houston. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First play of the drive
What you
goes
do?
the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Richmond. Dagger.
On second down, here's Watson.
Oh my
Here's
God.
another interception, the third of this first
All we doing
quarter.
is throwing picks back and forth to each
Picked off
other.
around the 37.
I swear to God, that seemed like all that's happening.
To the 41-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Well, a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
I want to at least go. Fuck that. I can't go with no doing that.
On first down with Josh Rosen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice job to get 8 there after
He's simming the game.
And now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Oh, Lord, no. It's 7.
Lucky 56. Gone. Detroit.
Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 19. Here's Rosen. That escapes the sack. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
And that is caught.
Gave him too much fucking time.
Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
Good game, dog.
That's exactly
I
why
can't
the
go
Dolphins
hold you
use
up.
second-round pickup Mike Gesicki, specifically for that type of situation. He has a chance to be a real weapon in the red zone, and he gets a touchdown right
What was
there.
the score?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You running back though.
Oh shit! Run it back, Cycle. Nah, your opponent ain't ready, dog. Play that shit.
As they run up and send this one away.
Stop lying. You're lying, dog.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now a first carry for Deontay Foreman, who was lost to the Achilles injury last year. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago.
I need a tight end bad.
Ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating
a word?
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Who you got?
And they'll go on the ground. And they've got
Who you got?
the red zone now down at about the 19.
What you mean trade is over?
First down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
When? Since
I
when?
think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed
Not
to
Nicole Commission was in there.
that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something.
Coco Mission my inbox, man.
But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of this game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They get it to him running left. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2nd down, Fitzpatrick. Shakes off the sack. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I know I'm supposed to do the analysis here, but I've got to ask, how did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage, he would have had a very unhappy defensive coordinator, I believe.
No doubt about that.
To throw, Fitzpatrick.
How the fuck did he thread that shit?
For a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I mean, it was nothing open, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Richmond.
Now Watson. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Oh, he like dropping defensive
I
line.
hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass almost.
He's like dropping. You watching this game?
But you
He
may
likes
hate to
he
sound
likes
negative, but that was
It
negative.
was
Okay.
very negative, I know.
He likes
but
dropping
all these
D linemen.
first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
Yeah,
Much more like
nah,
that.
An
Dolphins.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So now here come the Dolphins. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Force.
What, that run? Motherfucker was tiptoeing through there, wasn't he?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Force.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a 2nd down throw for Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. And he has the 1st down before he's
Motherfucker, some hellish running move, dog.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Oh.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll give it to him right up the gut, and he is in. Touchdown.
Some motherfucker just beating the shit out of me, dog. It's 20. That's got to be 21-0.
Now on the year, and the Dolphins are able to grow
The Dolphins.
And his kick is right through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Offensive line is garbage, man. I can't move the ball.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down.
I got no offensive line, dog.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Richmond.
Watson hands this to Foreman. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Huh? I had to hit him with it, man. When you sit out there in a cover 2 and you just sitting there, you can't help but go to that play.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Foreman. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
Hey, look at this play, Prime. Check this play out. Tell me how this man's standing there. And I'm hitting his ass.
He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight.
Remember, like, he hulk up, man. Like, yeah, he ain't gonna move me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Yeah.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Back to throw, Watson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. And it's
Hey.
Well, I know it goes
Watch
to
your
the instincts of
watch
the
your
person catching the
goddamn
ball,
mouth.
because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, drop it.
Hey, I know the offensive line is horrible, though.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, though? Come on, man.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. Watson now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on a run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Richmond.
From the 50, it's Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Taco Charlton in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here.
I think so.
We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Yeah, right. You seen that, right?
Let's see if the offense gets
I think he's just being funny. It's all right, though.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute
I like
offense
Ryan
to close the
Tannehill,
game
man.
out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's fucked up.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Fitzpatrick now on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his
I was
right
trying to
and
play. I didn't know whether he was going to the one underneath me or behind me.
Still accurately throws
You
a
didn't
nice
see the
pass for
options he
first
had?
down.
Huh?
On first down, Drake. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Now, he had one under me as well.
Second and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there.
Really?
And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands
That's
of the
why.
runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
And able to push his way.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
It's a 4-yard pickup.
Hell yeah.
3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Dolphins on 3rd.
I didn't realize it was all pro. I guess I should have known.
Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
Move 45. Move 45.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Back now in Houston. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They come out here in the eye. They get it to him running left. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 39 that time. On first down, it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On first and 10, Watson being chased out left. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. Underneath for Miller. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. A defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yo. That linebacker must be 7 foot tall, man. Look at this play, dog. Look at 7 foot tall. I need to find out who that player is. Go look at the...
I'm also wondering,
damn.
is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
Yeah.
Has the scouting report changed? Or they
See how tall that motherfucker is? That must be that dude from Dallas.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Nice pick, DarkMan.
Stopped at the 35-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard
It's a blowout.
somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Watson now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No. He hadn't advanced yet. Yeah, he's going to advance. I think he's going to advance after my game.
And they'll run it here. And an alley to run. And I think he's going to go.
Oh, he's gone.
Going to get him. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there.
Lindsay is fast as fuck, dog.
And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
This guy got damn good user, though.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He done bait me a couple of times.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20
And I fell
to the
for it.
23-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Yet another
6'2", that's it?
I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between
What's his
last week
name?
and this week.
Well, I just
A
used a
rookie.
calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it.
What's his overall?
It throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
Oh, he just got mad user
They're trying to
skills.
figure
That's
out
all
what
that
they can
is.
do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
Which franchise you talking about now, Freeman?
After the interception, here's Rosen. And fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins
Yo,
touchdown.
check this play out, man. Check this play out.
Mike Gesicki, his second touchdown of the night.
Oh, okay.
And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
That was a good ball out, though.
Sanders on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it
No, you're
across
not.
the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they
Yeah,
get
that's what he
set to
said,
take
man.
over here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Watson buying time to his left. Shedding the tackle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right
What do you
there.
mean?
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
Zero.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the
I mean,
end zone if he could have held
let him talk his
Instead,
talk,
it's
big
second
dog.
down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a nice guy. That was kind of
You're undefeated.
savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. They'll go with Foreman, and this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now, after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They'll run. It's Miller. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Hey, Mike.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is
Hey,
probably going
hey,
to
Mike.
need these guys right around 20 or under.
That dude can
if they
fucking
were
ball,
gonna have a
though.
chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left
You
20
said when
behind
you-
a long
the
time
one I'm
ago in this
playing.
game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold.
I'm
because
telling you,
that
dog.
kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They go play action here on first down. Going deep here for Stills. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this
He beat
trade
Lando
just
last night,
keeps
so he don't know how to
rolling.
act now.
Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop
Yeah,
this.
he
They have
did.
full momentum going,
Yeah, he
full
did.
confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence.
Yeah,
that's
he
leading
beat
them.
Lando last night.
It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
He tried. He tried to give it away at the end.
Onto the field. And for them, a touchdown.
Yeah, he tried to give it away at the end, though.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a first down throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
What are you talking about?
I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
what are you talking about?
Very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits.
Yeah, you know what I'm about. Better leave me alone.
On the spot, that means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Man, I'm just going through plays right now, man. This game been over, dog.
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. Now a this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Nah, he's he ain't doing nothing wrong.
So how about
he just got mad using skills.
The 40 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, I don't know.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Off of play action, it's Watson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches
you can go for 4th and 2.
Quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit.
I don't. What rules are they saying he broke? Because I don't know all the rules and shit. So.
As they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Blitzing every play.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
it. Yeah, he was running in no huddle, but ain't no biggie.
You can expect more passes like that downfield.
I don't know all the. I don't know all the rules, though.
It's Watson. He may try and run for this. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
What? You can't keep up, dog?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Yeah.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Texans say they have it. They do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Got what?
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Flushed out right. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And now look
Oh,
at
my
this.
God.
Big gain, but a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Green the line. Green the line. Richmond. Tiger.
On first down, Watson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's Watson, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them
Glad
to
that shit is
victory.
over.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hell, it don't get no easy for me. I gotta play Prentice next. Yeah. All right, who advanced just now? End game of smoke.
Like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy. I'm waving at you, boy. Ran off on the like true goy. Imagine me, do boy. You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking that I did, boy. In Paris for a hit, boy. These ain't the same type of hits, boy.